The most terrifying ocean predator, Mosasaurus. You might have heard of a number of creatures that used to live in the ocean and which had the capability of creeping the hell out of you. Of those creatures, you might have heard of the kraken. But what if I told you that there existed another creature, an ocean predator more terrifying than the kraken? A predator that dominated the oceans millions of years ago, capable of eating any prey they found. Continue watching the video till the end to know more. Hey everyone, and welcome back to yet another video from our channel. We hope you guys are doing extremely well. In this video, we'll be talking about the most terrifying ocean predator, the Mosasaurus. We will be diving deep into every aspect of this topic, so if you are new to this channel, then make sure to hit the subscribe button. Now without any further ado, let's hop right into the video. Mosasaurus was a ferocious predator in the ancient oceans of the Cretaceous period, 145.5 million to 65.5 million years ago. While dinosaurs dominated the land, Mosasaurus used its long tail and stumpy paddle-like limbs to cruise through the water, devouring all kinds of prey with its massive jaws and sharp, cone-shaped teeth. Mosasaurus is one genus, or group of species, out of dozens that made up a diverse family of marine reptiles called Mosasaurus. The mosasaurs ruled the ocean in the late Cretaceous period. They were not sea dinosaurs, but a separate group of reptiles, more closely related to modern snakes and lizards, according to Philip J. Currie, Dinosaur Museum. Mosasaurs went extinct 65.5 million years ago, in the same mass extinction event that wiped out the dinosaurs. Live Science previously reported a Mosasaurus species has since been fictionally resurrected on the big screen, most notably in the 2015 movie blockbuster Jurassic World, increasing the profile of this mighty group of marine reptiles. Mosasaurus species are among the largest members of the mosasaur family, according to the Philip J. Currie Dinosaur Museum. One of the biggest species ever found was identified as Mosasaurus hoffmanni and was estimated to be about 56 feet, 17 meters long in life. According to a 2014 study published in the Journal Proceedings of the Zoological Institute, RAS, not all mosasaurs were giants though. Some species, such as Xenodens, Calminicari, were only about the size of a porpoise, Live Science previously reported. The biggest Mosasaurus would have been comparable in size to the mighty Megalodon, a giant shark that dominated oceans in the Middle Miocene and Pliocene epochs, 15.9 million to 2.6 million years ago, long after the mosasaurs went extinct 65.5 million years ago. Megalodons could have reached up to 49 to 59 feet, 15 to 18 meters long. According to the Natural History Museum, NHM, in London, neither of these predators, however, were ever as big as the modern blue whale, which can reach up to 110 feet, 34 meters long, and is the biggest known animal to have ever existed. Mosasaurs were the ocean's most dominant predator at the end of the Cretaceous period and lived across the world's oceans. Large mosasaurs would have likely eaten almost any kind of prey they were able to catch, including fish, sharks, seabirds, and even other mosasaurs, according to the US National Park Service. These mosasaurs were apex predators and could be compared to modern cars, while other mosasaur species were more specialized and adapted to eat shellfish like modern sea otters, Live Science previously reported. Occasionally, mosasaur fossils were preserved with their stomach contents intact, which helped paleontologists learn more about their hunting strategies. For example, paleontologists in Canada uncovered a specimen from the species Mosasaurus missouriensis with large fish bones inside it, according to National Geographic. The fish was larger than the mosasaur's head, and the placement of the bones suggested the mosasaur had devoured its prey piece by piece. In another fossil find, a juvenile Mosasaurus was found in the stomach of another mosasaur species, Prognathodon kianda. The fossil from the Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History, NMNH, demonstrates that even the largest mosasaur species could be preyed upon. In fact, Mosasaurus hoffmanni fossils have been uncovered with severely broken and healed jaws that indicate they led a violent or dangerous lifestyle. According to a 1995 study published in the journal Philosophical Transactions of the Royal Society B, Mosasaurus probably hunted in fairly deep waters, but would not have traveled too far from the shore. According to NMNH, Mosasaurs may have started out swimming through the water like a snake or an eel, but mosasaur tails changed over time. The animals evolved to have a shark-like tail to propel themselves through the water. They may also have been capable of a powerful breaststroke, using their paddle-like forelimbs to assist in sudden bursts of speed to catch prey. The movie Jurassic World 2015 features an iconic shot of a giant Mosasaurus rocketing out of the water to snatch a dangling shark. This big screen depiction of the ancient sea monster made several other appearances in the Jurassic World series, but experts didn't consider the depiction scientifically accurate. The real Mosasaurus species was simply not that big. Paleontologists told Live Science shortly after Jurassic World was released in 2015. The creature in the film is about twice the size of the largest known mosasaur fossil, according to Rebecca Hunt Foster, a paleontologist at the Bureau of Land Management, Canyon Country District, and John Foster, the director of the Museum of Moab. Kenneth Lacovara, then a professor of paleontology and geology at Drexel University, also acknowledged the marine reptile was too large, but gave the film kudos for including an accurate depiction of the mosasaur's palatal teeth, a specialized second set of teeth in the animal's upper mouth, similar to those in some snakes and lizards that hold prey in place and prevent escape. According to Philip J. Curry Dinosaur Museum, the movie Mosasaurus movement is also inaccurate, based on a dated interpretation of Mosasaurus swimming like eels or snakes. The Mosasaurus disappeared from the fossil record alongside non-avian dinosaurs 65.5 million years ago, after a giant asteroid crashed it into the Earth at the end of the Cretaceous period. The rich marine ecosystem that Mosasaurus inhabited and depended upon for food collapsed after the asteroid strike. According to a 2005 study in the Netherlands Journal of Geosciences, this collapse caused all Mosasaurus to die out, never to return. The role of dominant ocean predator was once held by marine reptiles that resembled modern dolphins, known as ichthyosaurs. These animals were succeeded by plesiosaurs, which were then replaced by the mosasaurs, according to the Narano Museum of Natural History. After Mosasaurus disappeared, crocodilians increased in numbers and took over the role of large marine predators, according to the Netherlands Journal of Geosciences study. The remains of the new mosasaur, named Thalassotitan atrox, were uncovered in Morocco, about an hour outside Casablanca. According to the researchers, Thalassotitan had massive jaws and teeth like those of killer whales, and hunted all other marine reptiles as an apex predator. At the very top of the food chain, the huge skull of Thalassotitan measured 5 feet long, while its body grew to nearly 30 feet long, the size of a killer whale, noted the researchers. Unlike most mosasaurs, which had slender teeth, Thalassotitan had conical teeth to rip apart huge prey. These experts report that possible remains of Thalassotitan's victims have been discovered. These fossilized animals, including at least 3 different mosasaur species, were found with peculiar damage, which suggests they were digested in Thalassotitan's stomach before their bones were spit out. It's circumstantial evidence, said study lead author Dr. Nick Longerik. We can't say for certain which species of animal ate all these other mosasaurs, but we have the bones of marine reptiles killed and eaten by a large predator. And in the same location, we find Thalassotitan, a species that fits the profile of the killer. It's a mosasaur specialized to prey on other marine reptiles. That's probably not a coincidence. Thalassotitan was an amazing, terrifying animal, said Dr. Nick Longerik, who led the study. Imagine a Komodo dragon crossed with a great white shark, crossed with a T-Rex, crossed with a killer whale. According to study co-author, Professor Noor Adin Jalil, the phosphate fossils of Morocco offer an unparalleled window on the paleo biodiversity at the end of the Cretaceous. They tell us how life was rich and diversified just before the end of the dinosaur era, where animals had to specialize to have a place in their ecosystems. Thalassotitan completes the picture by taking on the role of the mega predator at the top of the food chain. And that's all for today. Did we miss out on anything? Do you have any other insights on this topic? Did you enjoy watching the video? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. We hope you have enjoyed watching the video. Please like the video if you've not already, and make sure to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to press the bell icon to never miss another update from our channel. With that being said, let's meet in another one of these videos. Until then, see ya.